Okay, we at Amos 9 and 8, because we was in Revelations 18 and 4. You say the Most High remembered her iniquities. So Revelations 18 and 4, John was telling us to come out of her. Come out of the ways. You're going to be partakers of her sins. Or you're going to receive her plagues. That's what you see going across the world right now. So the Most High said he looked down and remembered. I mean, he haven't forgot the things that's been done. He haven't forgot the things that's been done, the things that they done to his children of Israel. Look. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Most High, which are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and the secret things, are upon the sinful kingdom. You that? You think he ain't looking at what's going on? He see everything that's going on. His eyes are upon the sinful kingdom. What he's going to do? And I will destroy it. From where? From off the face of the earth. Thus say the Most High. Right? He going to destroy it from off the face of the earth. Now all you that's joining to them, in the ways of the way they would have you accept what it is that's wrong and evil, and you say it's okay, well, you got something for you too. Isaiah 13 of the Israelites. Isaiah 13 and 14 and 15. This is talking about superpower of earth, because it said Esau is the end of the world. So Esau has to be ruling during the time of the end, which is called Babylon the Great, virgin daughter of Babylon or Babylon. Confusion, which comes from the Hebrew word babal, which means confusion. So you look at Isaiah 13 and 14, it says, and it shall be as a chased roe. What's that? They're going to be like a chased deer. Thus say the Most High. And as a sheep that no man taketh up. Ain't nobody going to be bothered with them. A sheep is, innocent, but it's as a sheep that no man taketh up. Nobody want to be grabbing hold to them at this time. They shall every man turn to his own people. See? They're going to be getting away from him. They're going to turn from his own people and flee everyone into his own land. They're getting out of here. Everybody's going to their own land. What land you going to? So-called Negro man. So-called Negro woman. Where y'all going to? What land you fleeing to? Your own land. What's your own land? We don't have no land. We got to be here to deal with it. Listen. Every one that is found shall be thrust through. Every one of them that's found going to be thrust through. And every one that is joined unto them shall what? Shall fall by the sword. You hear that? You read it for yourself. Everyone that's joined to them shall fall by the sword. That's why I say come out of her. Come out of that mindset. Because he's dealing with sin. He's dealing with breaking his rules and regulations. That's it. He say, do this. If we don't do it, then hey. Everyone that's joined to them shall fall by the sword. We dealing with principles of discipline tonight. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Children going to be dashed to pieces before your eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled. Houses going to be robbed. And their wives ravished. Man. It's going to be a cold day, y'all. You think it's cold now? It's going to be a cold day. Y'all, look. Y'all think the Most High playing up there. I think a lot of y'all don't realize, y'all think this is a fairy tale. Hopefully, we'll be here. Look what he said. Psalms 91 and 7. Psalms 91 and 7. He said, 1,000. You hear this? 1,000 shall fall at thy side. And 10,000. You hear that? 10,000 at thy right hand. Woo. But it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. And that's all nations. You either follow what he say do, or you're wicked. Period. Because thou hast made the Most High, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. You rolling with the Most High. And doing what he say do. You can't say you love him but don't do what he say do. He said, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague. You're going to bring these plagues on the earth? He said, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, near thy dwelling. Hallelujah. Hopefully that's us. But you're working to be there. You got to work to be there. That's why he said, Isaiah the 40th chapter, verse 1 and 2. It said, comfort ye, my people, said your power. Say, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her. This the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. The one that's going to keep his commandments, his rules and regulations, his laws. Because y'all, you Christians don't like to hear that word law. But you'll say in a minute, oh, we got to keep the law of the land. But you hate to hear, we got to keep the laws of the Most High. Y'all can deal with commandments a little bit, but you hate to hear, you got to keep the law of the Most High. That's like y'all Superman, that's kryptonite hitting you. Y'all better hear what he's saying. Comfort ye, my people, said your power, which is come out of the ways of this world. Separate themselves from the way they would have you to be, to go down with them. Have no mercy on you because you acting like them. The same way they are, the same way you are. Comfort ye, my people, said your power. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. That a warfare is accomplished. Do you understand that warfare is enmity? That's why I tell you in James 4 and 4, when you a friend of the world, I put you at war with the Most High. Enmity is war. We've been at war with the Most High from the beginning. He said, all you need is me. We said, we don't need you. We want to be like the heathen. He said, learn not to wear the heathen. We learn to wear the heathen. That's why he said, come out of her. Come out of that mindset of the heathen. But now we want to follow him. We want to be just like him. Matter of fact, our ways, scriptures say our ways compass the ways of the wicked. Say we talk the wicked ones, our ways, we put flavor in wickedness. We so wicked. So we ain't got nothing to be boasting of. You got the children of the Most High. You got the children of the devil. Straight up. Who are you? Because if you ain't doing what he say do, you the children of the devil. You his children. That's why my show shot talking to you. What do you say? You are your father the devil. The less of your father he would do. He was a murderer from the beginning, but bold not in the truth, because the truth ain't in him. What's the truth? Let's sing it. We sing it all the time, right? Psalms 119, 142. That righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. You see? So it's very important that we see this and understand this, because the judgment is coming. The judgment is coming. You hear what he just said? 1,000 on one side of you and 10,000 on the other side, but it won't come near. Those are the 1/3. Those that's doing what he say do. He said it's not going to come near your dwelling. The plague. You hear him say the plague. He said that you be not partakers of her what? Plague. Y'all think this is one? Oh, we done had a whole lot of plagues in our nation. Shoot. They bought smallpox blankets, Tuskegee, took the women back there to get their gynecology tool, split them open, no anesthesia. I mean, come on, I can need I go on and on. We being shot down in the street. What's the verdict? Not guilty. Most High said it's going to be that way. That's what he said. Everything you see, you can see it in the scriptures. Because we ain't want to follow him. He said, all you need is me. No, we don't need you. We want to go some other way. Or we'll try and find our own way. Believe me, ain't nobody you can look at in this truth. I don't care what leader you look at. Somebody there to learn under somebody. They listen to somebody. Somebody taught them. You're not going to get this on your own. That's why he said, we got to be comforted. Say, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, that's the Israelites, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished. See? We came out of the world. We stopped fighting with the Most High. We stopped being at war with him. That's why I say your warfare is accomplished. That her iniquity is pardoned, see? Our iniquity is pardoned. Look what he done to us. For she have received of the Most High's hand double for all her sins. We got double for all our sins. That's why we have to have principles of discipline in the way we act and conduct ourselves every day, not just on a Sabbath day. You be like Clark Kent going into the phone booth. You come out Superman, super duper Israelite on a Sabbath day, and the rest of the days you wicked as ever. Don't work like that. It doesn't work like that, Joe. And there are those that are making that change. They're making a change. Getting themselves together. And you know, it's not hard. That's why he said in 1 John 5:3, he said, for this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. So in doing what's right, I mean, I'll tell people, okay, they don't want to hear what I have to say, but you hear what the Most High say, what he say to us, especially you that's just learning, and you got feelings, you really gonna feel something. When councils go on and people start crying like elephant tears, you're just reading the word. You ain't gotta really break it down. It's just because the Most High, look, people ain't understanding. I don't think people really understand what you better ask somebody. Look, Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful. Hebrews 4:12. You hear that? The word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, all the way to the joints and marrow of the bones, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart, of the mind. See, when you roll in this word, you could really start to really see how people think. You know, I said it's a discerner of the intents of the mind, the things that you intend to do in your mind, your thinking, and your thoughts. It's serious. And I wish more people would really realize how serious it is, you know. It's sad, man. It's, to see our brothers and sisters lose it and believe in this system. I want you to go to 1 Corinthians 5:6. We're dealing with principles of discipline. 1 Corinthians 5:6. It says, your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Your glory, that's like people trying to be somebody in hell. It's a condition called hell. They say your glory and trying to be all puffed up and conceited and thinking you all that. It's not good. It's not good. What do we know what's good? Or maybe you don't know what's good. We read it in Romans 7 and 12. The commandment's good, the law is good. So you're puffing yourself up, thinking you all that, making the Most High jealous. There ain't no praise the Most High. How many people say praise the Most High when you get the compliment? Oh, thank you. So what? Thank you. Yeah, I know I'm all that. No. Your glory is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven, a little wickedness, leaveneth the whole lump, leaveneth the whole lump, a little wickedness make your whole body be wicked. Why people dealing with all these problems and stuff in their health. Because they think they are that. Next thing you know, a lot of women, like, if you look at a lot of women, they was fine as ever when they was young. And they get older, next thing you know, they don't look as fine as they did when they was younger. And men too. Being all puffed up. They get older, they ain't not in shape. They just out of shape. And their health go bad. Got all these problems with their health. Why? Because when the Most High had them, looking good and feeling good and in their own self, they just took it to another level. What we call conceited, thinking they all that. I don't care who it is. We still in the condition called hell. You better believe that. Because the Most High put us in there because we didn't want to follow what he said to do. A little level, a little wickedness, jack your whole body up. Say, why my body up jacked up? Because you wicked. A little wickedness came into you. Jack your whole body up. Jump up to 4. Verse 4. In the name of our power, Mashiach Yahushua, what you think that is? That's Bahasham, Mashiach Yahushua. In the name of the Lord and Savior, when ye are gathered together in my spirit, with the power of our master of Mashiach Yahushua, hear that? The power that's in Bahasham, Mashiach Yahushua. That power means the spiritual power that's in Bahasham, Mashiach Yahushua, because that's how we reach the Most High in the name of the Lord and Savior. To deliver such an one unto who? Satan. That's something. To deliver someone that's all puffed up unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh. Hear that? That's what they're looking at. What else they looking at? They can't look inside their spirit. Oh, look at me. I'm all this, I'm all that. No. Your flesh is what you puffing up. That's why I say, to deliver such an one that's all conceited, thinking they all that, unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh. We dealing with a little bit of principles of discipline tonight. To deliver such a one unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh, that the spirit that's inside him may be saved in the day that a Mashiach Yahushua come of a Mashiach Yahushua, when he come to judge and make war, that the spirit may be saved. Be raised up with a Mashiach Yahushua. Deliver that flesh to Satan. That the spirit might be saved. When the Mashiach Yahushua come to judge and make war. You got to change them. You got to see this. You cannot remain the same. You cannot remain the same. Or the judgment that comes is not, it's not going to be, I don't know how people think, I don't know how people feel that it's going to be all right with them or for them. You can't even go out in the street and do whatever you want to do. Right now, shoot, they got Karens and Kens. They messing with you. Right now in this world, you can't even do whatever you want to do in this world. Shh. Police messing with you. I seen where at this school they could come, like old school. They was supposed to be dressed like the '90s, so the Israelite children came like '90s, and the principal said, "Y'all look like criminals." But that's the policy. They can come dressed, like the '90s. He said, "Y'all look like criminals," but he had to end up apologizing to them, but just show you the mindset, how they think of us in that strange apparel. In that strange apparel. I bet they ain't saying that to us. It's wearing the fringes and the ribbon of blue. We're in Ecclesiastes 19, and we're dealing with principles of discipline tonight. Ecclesiastes 19 and verse 25. There is an exquisite subtlety, and the same is unjust. And there is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear, and there is a wise man that justifieth in judgment. But he gonna justify in judgment by what? This word. Precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. You get understanding through the precept according to this Bible. You're gonna make a judgment according to this Bible. But you have those that are rolling in subtlety. They the devil. They rolling like the devil, deceitful and evil person. Subtlety, trying to be subtle. Perpetrating the fraud. But you think it's the truth. See, it's something when you think wrong, you think wrong, you speak wrong, you act wrong. Oh, you in for something. You better recognize this is real serious. I don't think enough people understand how important this is, because people saying that it's okay, right? Isaiah 5 and 20. Isaiah the 5th chapter and the 20th verse. Woe, that means destruction, unto them, the people that call evil good. He gonna destroy you. All you that's standing up for evil, he already said all them joining to them. He said, come out of her, my people. All them joining them gonna fall by the sword. We already read that. Here it is again. Woe, destruction to them that call evil good and good evil. See? They're gonna call what we bringing forth and bringing forth this truth evil, because it don't coincide with your evil spirit. He said, destruction unto you, all the people that call evil good. You saying it's good when you know it's evil. And good evil. That put darkness for light. You hear that? That put darkness for light. So I said awake. Said awake. You gotta wake up. Slap you around. Bam, bam, bam. Slap you around. Wake your butt up. From what? And light for darkness. Excuse me. And that put darkness for light. You can say this is right when it's wrong. And doing what's wrong and saying it's right. Thinking, acting, speaking wrong and saying it's right. He said destruction to you. That put darkness for light. You can't justify it according to thus say the Most High's word. Then you're in darkness. That's why you got to study yourself approval to the Most High. And you'll see that He'll be working in your life. He'll make it right. That put darkness for light. And light for darkness. You see? It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Just follow me. Just do what I say do. You're going to be destroyed. They put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Isn't that something? That's how he had to bring it down to, you know it. If you say something sweet is sweet. If it's bitter, you know it's bitter. We're dealing with principles of discipline. Job, the 7th chapter. Job 7 and 11. See, therefore I will therefore I will not refrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. You know? Say, therefore I will not refrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. Oh, it got to be spoken a certain way. Oh, I can't deal with it. You're speaking too harsh to me. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul, especially when you love someone. When you know what the scriptures say, the result is of them not really listening and doing what's being said. That's why, go to Ecclesiastes 19. Verse 4, let's start at verse 4. Ecclesiastes 19 and 4. He that is hasty in a hurry to give credit is light-minded. He that's in a hurry to give credit is light-minded, an airhead. And he that sinneth shall offend against his own soul. When you sin, you are offending against your own soul, is saying. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. That's why I say, woe to them that call evil good. He that taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. That's why he said, come out of her, my people. You can be part of them plagues. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. But he that resisteth pleasures, crown of his life. Hear that? That's a sacrifice. He that resisteth pleasures, crown of his life. Because that's all they're going to offer you is pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. People want pleasure, 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 fun, fun, fun. Don't even handle the Bible and say, what, give me some principles of discipline that the Most High can look down upon me and help me and be there for me. You can't do it. What's this for? What do I need to do that my name can be written in the book of life? That's what this is all about. What's more important than that? Is thou might sayest. This world, that's why, listen. See, that's why I say it's about a change. And some of you not going to change until that fire hits your butt. It's going to be too late. I'm hearing, people are supposed to be running with all this faith and not even giving in to the system and doing whatever they say do. Like they for us. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. You mean it's righteous? Nobody can say that you guaranteed to be all right. It's righteous. Do this and you're going to be all right. But you got to sign the thing and say that, hey, ain't nothing you can do to me. We practicing medicine. That's why Job 13:4 says what? For you are physicians. What did he say? No, he say, for you are forgers of lies, you are all physicians of no value. That's deep. To me. That's what I remember telling my doctors, many doctors, dealing with myself and others. You practicing medicine. Well, if I take this, can you guarantee it'll work for me? I won't have all these side effects that I've been reading for about 5-10 minutes that it can cause this, that, and the third. Matter of fact, they just text me about something to make sure I do this if I take this medicine or it's gonna cause something. They text me that. Tell me if I make sure I do this because if I don't do this, after they gave it to me for who knows how long, now they texted me said, if you don't do this, something's gonna happen to you. Physicians of no value, practicing medicine. That's what they do. They practitioners of medicine. They practicing medicine. So you believe in it, you better look at them side effects. Better find some herbs, some natural remedies. He that can rule his tongue, verse 6, he that can rule his tongue shall live without strife. Hear that? Knowing how to rule your tongue, when to speak and when not to speak. And he that hateth babbling shall have less evil. Hear that? You will have less evil. Because pretty soon, you're going to be babbling too. Babbling the same thing that somebody was babbling about. You're going to be babbling the same thing. 1 Corinthians 3:10. 1 Corinthians 3:10. You become a babbler too. Running your mouth about things don't even matter. And when this go down, it's not gonna be no, I'm gonna tell y'all this. All you that's real sensitive, when this go down, it's gonna be war. And you better look at some army movies, some war movies, and pay attention closely because that's how it's gonna be. Ain't gonna be no time to explain nothing. Like sometimes it's about duck, boom. Somebody told me stop, boom. I put right on the brake. Stop, boom. Just like that, fast as I could. Turn you right, whoop. You to the right. Watch out, whoop. Been times people through some matters had to move to the right. Whoop. We move to the right. Why? Boom, you jacked up. Why? For what? Boom, you jacked up. I might die. Principles of discipline. You see? 1 Corinthians 3:10. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me, as a wise master builder, as a wise teacher, the master is the teacher, building the minds and souls of the people, I have laid the foundation. So he laid the foundation. And another buildeth thereon. So he laid the foundation, and someone else is building upon that foundation. And another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. You got to take heed how you build upon this foundation. Because it's already laid out. It's just a matter of where you're going to put your brick at. And how you're going to put it there. When you're in your works. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid. And what is that foundation? Which is Mashiach Yahushua. See that foundation. That's why, well, let's continue. He said, now if any man build upon this foundation, gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest. Everything that you've done, especially in keeping the commandments of the Most High, the laws of the Most High, is going to be made manifest in the day of judgment. For the day shall declare it, that day of judgment, when the Mashiach shall come and judge and make war. And they're going to meet the judgment seat of Mashiach because the Most High has given him all power to judge according to the Most High. For that day shall declare it. What you have done and what we have done in these bodies, that day going to declare it. It's being written. The angels are writing it down right now. Everything that we've done. Because it shall be revealed by fire. You hear that? It's going to be revealed by fire. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. The word of the Most High. That fire is, let's get that fire. Jeremiah 23:29. The fire going to declare what type of work it is, right? What's that fire? Jeremiah 23:29. The fire. Put that by your notes. Is not my word like as a fire? See? Said the Most High. And like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. So he could be breaking people in pieces too. That's why he said that fire also is the word of the Most High, but he coming with fire to judge and make war. So either your works are righteous, and he said, come, well done, my servant. Or he's going to cast you into the lake of fire. You got a choice to life or death. Coming to the kingdom, or you're going to be thrown in the lake of fire. 1 Corinthians 3:13. I have to keep that balance. The Most High is a balance. You know, he's like, that's why you have right, left, up, down, in, out, on, off, all of these things. He's like that. That's what he's about. He's set that up. It says, every man's work, in 1 Corinthians 3:13, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, the day of judgment, because it shall be revealed by fire. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. You see? So we knew that fire was the word of the Most High. But like I say, that fire going to be the word of the Most High. Okay. Did you follow it? Did you live it? Did you apply it in your life? If you did, then you're okay. If you didn't, then you're going to be cast into the fire, which is the lake of fire. If any man's work abide which he have built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. That's the kingdom. See? If any man's work abide which he have built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss. Oh yeah. He gonna really suffer loss. But he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. You see? They know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? The Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in us. We the temple of the Most High. The Most High don't dwell in temples made with hands, y'all. Ain't no building you can put him in. He say the heaven of heavens can't contain him. So how you gonna put him in a little building? But people say, hey, I feel the Lord is here. The Lord, the presence of the God is here. No. Most High ain't in one place. Come on, y'all put him in one place. He said, the earth is my footstool. Look at Acts, hold that. Get Acts 7:48. Acts 7:48. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands. Hear that? So ain't no church, ain't no building, ain't no place you go. Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as said the prophet. Say, heaven is my throne. Hear that? Heaven is my throne. And earth is my footstool, just like I just said. There it is. What house will you build me, said the Most High? And what is the place of my rest? Had not my hand made all these things? You stiff-necked and uncircumcised and hard in your mind the way you think it is, what you hear? You do always resist the Holy Spirit. As your fathers did, so do ye. See? He said, which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? And they have slain them which showed before of the coming of the just one. Killed all the prophets that showed before the promise of a Mashiach coming, to suffer for us, of whom ye have been now the betrayers and murderers. Kill them. Wicked Israelites, who have received the law by the dispensation of angels and have not kept it. See? Angels always deal with us. Spirits of the Most High. Going back to 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter. Verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. You're looking at, the Most High said he's dwelling in us, and we defiling the temple. That's why he said, I'm going to destroy you. Because you're destroying what he gave us, these temporary bodies, these rental bodies that he gave us. You're going to destroy it for a little time that he give you to be on this earth. That's why he said, you destroy the temple of the Most High, which is your body. He said he's going to destroy you. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. Look at verse 23. He said, and ye are Mashiachim in the Hebrew. You're Christ's, you're the anointed, you're the Messiahs. And Mashiach is the Most High's. I mean, these are the things that, if you look at this and you realize sincerely that we are Hamashiachim, we are the anointeds. Because that's how we reach the Most High in the name of the anointed Savior. When he said that in John the 14th chapter, the 13th verse on down to the 15th verse, you ask anything in my name, I would do it. You ask anything in my name, I would do it, that the Father be glorified in the Son. If you ask anything in my name, I would do it. If you love me, keep my commandments. Come on. No New Testament. He only had the law and the prophets when he came in the flesh. That's all he had was the law and the prophets, period. And a lot of y'all Old Testament don't even realize what the prophets that you believe in had in them. Break this down for me. First Peter's 1, 10 and 11. It says, of which salvation, powers and authority the prophets have inquired. That's what we're looking for, right? But the prophets of old inquired about powers and authority that's coming to the Israelites. That's why they asked in Acts 1 and 6, are they going to restore the kingdom to Israel? You've been here 40 days, man. You rose on the 3rd day. You've been here 40 days, man. You ready to restore the kingdom to Israel? He said only the Most High know. But look, 1 Peter's 1 and 10, of which salvation, powers and authority, the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, who prophesied of the grace, which is getting something you don't deserve, that should come unto you, we the Israelites. Searching what? Or what manner of time the spirit of a Mashiach, you hear this? The spirit of a Mashiach, the angel of the Most High, the angel of a Mashiach, who he was, which was in them. Hear that? Come on now. Break that down for me. The spirit of a Mashiach, which was in them. Who's he talking about? Verse 10, of which salvation the prophets, talking about the prophets of the Old Testament. What did they have in them? The spirit of a Mashiach, which was in them. Break that down. Did signify when it testified beforehand the sufferings of a Mashiach and the glory that should follow. You know? We're dealing with principles of discipline tonight. Isaiah 28 and 16. Isaiah 28 and 16. That's why the scripture said, Mashiach shall come in the volume of the book is written of him. That's why he say people will stand before him and say, Master, Master, Mashiach, Yahushua. We cast out many devils in thy name and did this wonder in thy name and this miracle in thy name. He said, depart me that work iniquity, I never knew you. That's deep. That's deep. Because you don't know him in the volume of the book. How do you know him? You just know him coming in the flesh. Some of you know him as this some of y'all just know him like this. It's this who y'all think we talk about when we say it. Y'all think we talking about him. That's a lie. Somebody made a whole lot of money. Look up Warner Salmon. He drew that picture not too long ago. Making all that money. And y'all believing that that's Mashiach Yahushua, who was a brother. Look, Isaiah 28:16. Therefore, Isaiah 28:16. Therefore, thus said the Most High Power, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. See, that's the Mashiach Yahushua right there. But they have the on the dollar bill, they got the all-seeing eye coming down on that cornerstone. Like it's Illuminati coming down on that. That's a Mashiach Yahushua. I mean, it's bad enough they put their pictures all in the Bible. It's them. Like I just showed you, it's them. The Last Supper is them. But he's that cornerstone, as we just read. A sure foundation. Our power, Mashiach Yahushua. Oh yeah. It's beautiful. And I thank you all for joining me tonight. First Corinthians 14 and 40. First Corinthians 14 and 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. You know? But let everything be done decently and in order. You know. That's why the Most High deal with order. But everything will be done decently and in order. Because if you don't have order, then what you have? Without order, you have what? Chaos. Look at verse 33. First one, 14:33. For the Most High is not the author of confusion. And what does Babal mean? Confusion. Babylon, confusion. Where we at? Babylon. Bunch of confusion. Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace. As in all churches of the saints, and the saints are the 12 tribes of Israel. Psalms 148:14. He said, Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace.